I've been told by one of the biggest producers in Kenya that when she says my name to certain producers, a lot of them have a negative reaction.
Wacuka, Grace, his name is Grace?
Yes.
Wacuka.
Grace?
Grace Brenda Wacuka Njoroge.
Oh, wow.
I know.
How would you describe your music?
Eclectic pop. Yeah, eclectic pop, but definitely passionate. Whatever's on my mind and whatever's, it's gonna come out in a song.
You seem to know what you want in life.
Honestly, yes and no. I don't think it's always a good thing to know what you want. I think, well, as I shared before, my values, really God is the center of my values. And sometimes I think having your own plan and not surrendering that plan can be a huge problem. For example, like in 2023, like I said to you, because I was like, you know what, I'll probably maybe not get acting jobs, so let me just produce my own music. And then I lose my job, and then I fall into this horrible depression because I'm such a purpose. Like, I like to wake up every morning with purpose. So what am I doing? I don't have a job. Nobody's calling me for acting jobs. It's not like New York where at least you have all these websites that you can apply for jobs. You know, like there's things you can do to be an actor. You can go for classes, you can watch shows on Broadway, and you can watch those shows for like 3,000 bob, you know, if you go and you do the rush tickets on Saturday morning and stand in line, you know, and we literally pay those same prices in Nairobi, and you can literally pay that same amount over there. And you know, I'm part of the American Theatre Wing because I did one of their programs. They're the ones that do the Tonys, so they regularly give free Broadway shows. So there's things you can do, you know, if you're not on set. And you know, I think in Kenya, being an actor means being on set. You know, there's not a bunch of, I actually want to teach an acting class this year, but there's not like a plethora of activities to do to remind yourself, you know what, I'm struggling, but I'm an actor. Yes, fine, I'm a waitress, but I go to class in the evening and I do my submissions in the morning, and there's thousands of things to submit to, and you just spend 2 hours just submitting. I can take new headshots, I can join a stunt fighting class, I can do this, I can do that, you know what I mean? But here it's like, if people don't like you, so you know, when I lost my job.
What do you mean people don't like you?
No, people don't like, it's not me, I think it's the Jesus in me. I'm saying if people don't like...
Jesus was just relaxing in the sky, now he's...
No, he told Paul, why are you persecuting me?
But
Jesus
you know what,
is still being persecuted.
Wacuka, not everyone's going to like you.
No. So what I'm saying is, no, of course I know. I know that. What I mean is that...
And you shouldn't care about those who don't like you.
And I don't. But what I'm saying is, I think it's very important for a person to have access to their purpose. And all these people that make it about, oh, you know, I don't like you, so I'm not even going to give you an opportunity to audition.
Has someone ever told that to you directly?
I've been told by one of the biggest producers in Kenya that when she says my name to certain producers, a lot of them have a negative reaction.
What's the negative reaction?
I don't like, you know, that. Honestly, I don't know. Have you ever had a story about yourself, Nick? And you also want to meet yourself? But if you don't know, then how did...
No,
but like, it's. She said, when we talk about you to people, there's a major streaming company that literally told a certain production company, if you want to work with Grace Wacuka, you do it at your own risk and liability. So send us an email saying you accept. And that's the kind of drama that I'm saying I never went through abroad, where you literally just show up, you do a good job. When I did my to work, breakfast was at noon, lunch was at 5 p.m, and dinner was at 1 a.m. And I never complained. I lost 6 kilos doing that show, doing that film.
Even if you give me lunch at midday, I'm going to lose 30.
and I think sometimes you have to recognize, not to be dramatic, but even like in cases of sexual assault, what did you do? What were you wearing? You know, I think there's sometimes when legitimately, you literally are a victim. You understand?
Can I tell you something?
And so, let me tell you something. So there was a show that I did in 2020 that I ended up not being a part of. And I mean, it's fine. Like, things happen, you understand? Like, I also produce. It's not a big deal for me. So I think that story got embellished. Because literally I had an actor message me and say, Grace, I'm so sorry you were sexually assaulted on our set. And I had to call him and be like, what do you mean I was nobody assaulted me. I wasn't assaulted. Then a literally leading casting director in Kenya said, Grace, I'm hearing you are screaming on set. What happened? I was like, screaming? Me screaming?
Like literally you were screaming?
Like, ah! And I was like, no, why would I? So I think it's like an embellishment. And, you know, because, and I think this is and honestly, I do not fault the producers, to be honest. If you're a producer and you're listening this, I do not fault them, because budgets are tight and budgets are limited, and you cannot afford to have an actor on set that even maybe might cause a problem. You get? So if you hear from so and so might be an issue, you don't want to have them on your set. And I get it. I would also make the same decision. Literally registered my production company the other day. It's called GW Studios.
And budgets are never tight, let me tell you. If you tell the client it's either you pay me this or you go and do someone else.
Let me tell you something. In Kenya,
literally.
In Kenya, let me tell you. In the US, you'll be paid.
But Wacuka, we are not in the US.
No, I'm telling you, even when you adjust the money, for like our economy and blah blah blah, actors are still consistently, and I was told by an amazing friend who's a producer, he said, Grace, to be honest, producing is probably the place to be, because you're going to get swindled as an actor. There's a friend of mine, oh my God, I love her so much. She was sat down by one of the top producers in Kenya, and I'm saying top, and they sat her down and told her, you will never become rich as an actor. If you think that you're gonna become rich as an actor, you need to become an influencer. So for me, I focus on producing. So that's why I produce Black and Beautiful, I produce Roses Are Dead, and that is why it is needed for us to have support. Because you see, when I told you I lost my job, I had no money. So then I'm in a depression, because like, what am I waking up to do? There's no government funding. Who am I applying to anything for? But, you know, not to poo-poo on the government completely. I know the Kenya Film Commission has probably, it's like they try with the grants and things. But yeah, I mean, then my cousin dies. My best friend dies of June 19th. I literally had the worst year ever. But praise God, I got another job in July of 2023. And that's why I'm here today.
Okay, well done, Wacuka. Stop with the hour. Thanks so much for your time. In the meantime, before we let you go, you have something over there?
Yeah, Goin says that guest you have, Grace Wacuka, is amazing. She's very expressive and her passion oozes from the airwaves. One feels it.
Let's go in.
Yeah, go in.
This is when you tell us what your socials are once again.
Okay, so first of all, I just want to encourage everybody that's in the acting industry and the music industry. If God put that dream in your heart, do not give up. I know it's challenging, don't give up. Producers, I hope I've not offended you, but at the same time, I understand why you do the things you do. I get it.
You can offend them, there's no problem.
Yeah, no, I mean, we still have to work together. And so, you know, I love you. Call me at I am WACUKA. Those are my socials. At I am WACUKA, Grace Wacuka. You can watch me Married to Work on Netflix, Single KRC Season 2 as Olivia, but most importantly for now, Black and Beautiful. And also, why don't you follow German King on your socials, because there's an amazing production about to hit Kenya for the next 6-7 years.
Wow.